It's really kind of silly for us to have done this, but
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color.
hey friends, welcome back. I'm Allison if you're new here, and we are currently slowly updating our brand new Fixer Upper home. Brand new to us, Fixer Upper home. This home was built in the 60s. If you've been following along on my channel, I'll share a new home playlist here of the buying process, moving in, starting renovations, all of that stuff. And it's overwhelming, but also super exciting that we have kind of a blank slate to start with. Well, it's not a blank slate. Like, this room used to be bright blue, but we're slowly working through our list of like immediate projects we want to work on, and we also have a list of big projects we want to work on, like bathroom renovations. We're going to install and build a new bathroom, kitchen renovations. We have a finished basement, but it's very dated. There's no AC. Like, there's so much potential in this home, and we don't feel bad about like ripping it all out because it's all just ready for a refresh. Like, the plumbing needs to be replaced, everything in this house can be replaced, and we love the possibility of that because we get to put in what we want. So long story short, we are learning a lot along the way. And so far, the most surprising thing about being in this home has been how like unsettled I've felt. I've moved a lot. My husband's in the military, and like moving was just part of our life for a while. So I'm very used to just packing up and unpacking, but it's a little bit different in a Fixer Upper home with big projects on the line. So today I wanted to share 5 things that I've done to this house that have made it feel way more homey, kind of taken away that like the bitter taste in my mouth of just being unsettled and just overwhelmed and like, what have we done? I have 5 things that I think have been super helpful, kind of practical, some of them not as practical, but all of them combined have made this home feel so much more like home and like the couple of weeks that we've been settling in here. Okay, we are ready to discuss this. The very first thing I wanted in this house before I was sleeping in this home was brand new locks and a security system. I'll link the website we went through to buy our locks. Christian, my husband, did a ton of research and learned that like Home Depot and Lowe's, great stores, we go there all the time, but they sell like maybe slightly lower quality versions of the locks that like big builders, like contractors and people like wholesale buyers would buy them from. So we found a website where you can buy like the wholesale like version of an item, so it's higher quality, better part numbers. People think online they're better quality and a little bit sturdier. So we replaced all of our locks from this website. The deadbolt locks came with super long screws, so like it's harder to bust through your door frames. Like, I feel very secure behind these locks, and safety is a very big thing for me, so I love having that. The other thing we did is install security cameras. We were going in and out of this house while we were moving in. We weren't full-time living here yet for a couple of weeks, and even when we're here, it's just nice to have some cameras on the house, some floodlights. It's just one more layer of feeling secure and safe in this house, which is a huge thing for me. We started looking at companies for what we wanted to go with. We know like there are other popular like doorbell like camera brands and stuff, but we didn't love that you had to pay a monthly fee for those, and we didn't love that they owned all of your footage. Like, it's all there. It's kind of weird if you look into the details of those kinds of services. Like, they own the footage of your home, and then you pay them monthly for them to store the footage that they own. We wanted to find a different company that did things a little differently, and we found this company called Reolink. We were fully gonna buy all of these cameras. We bought, I think, 4 cameras and a recording system. I'll link everything we bought from them down below. We were gonna fully pay for this on our own and buy from them, and we actually reached out to them and they were like, yeah, we'd love to send you some cameras and talk about it in a video. So they kindly gifted these cameras to us, but like, we were gonna buy them anyway. So we got a doorbell camera that's on our front door. We also got all of these to be hardwired. I think they offer wireless, but we wanted a hardwired version that wasn't just living on the interwebs that we had to pay monthly for. So there's no monthly subscription fee. We just bought our cameras, and now that's all we've paid. We also bought a dual camera to go above our garage with a floodlight. And then we have 2 cameras that we're gonna position on the back corners of our house over here, and we can see our backyard. We have a sun porch down there, another home entrance like into the basements over there. So the house is fully covered by these cameras, and it's so much peace of mind to just open up the app or just get a little notification of like, oh, FedEx is here. Oh, our packages are still sitting on our front porch. The next thing that made this house so much cozier, so much better, and we're still kind of working on it, is cleaning. This is kind of obvious, but like serious deep cleaning. We have so many cleaning products. That was some of the first things we bought. All of the bleach, mops. This house is built in the 60s, and so it's much older, and the people who lived in it previously had lived here a long time, and it's just like there's scuff marks on the wall, there's just grime and dirt from other people, and it just feels gross to walk around in other people's grime. So cleaning has been a huge thing for me. One thing we haven't done yet that I want to do is replace our AC filter. I don't know when that was last changed, but I want to get that done. And then two things we have done have been opening all of the windows. Yes, it is summer. It's like 90 degrees and humid, but opening all the windows and just airing out the house helps like get so many musty scents out. And then we also brought in a bunch of candles from our house to just kind of make it smell like our home too, because like you want to be able to walk barefoot in your home and you want to like to be able to smell your home and not smell like somebody else's house. Do you guys feel that way, that like some people's homes smell like them and then you want your home to have like a certain smell? We want to feel like it's our home. So the candles, opening the windows, and then also eventually we'll get to changing the AC filter. Number 3 has been paint. Kind of self-explanatory. Painting makes everything better. It cleans up all of the dirty scuff marks that were left behind on the walls. You can see over here in the primary bedroom, everything was painted this blue color. We still have to demo this closet, so it's living like this right now, so I'm not going to paint it yet, but literally everything. The walls, the carpets, there's a little bathroom hidden back here. This door is a really bad bathroom. We're just closing that door and pretend it doesn't exist, but everything in here was so blue. I guess the people who lived here love the color blue. No hate on the color blue. Just painting it though has changed so much. We're here with our toddler though, and we don't have childcare, so painting has been much slower than I would have liked. I would have loved to have everything painted by now, like the living room, all the bedrooms. It's just, I have to wait for her to be asleep to paint basically, because a 1.5-year-old and a roller brush and wet paint is not a good combo. But painting has made this house feel so much more ours. And I know it's like a boring white house right now. Like look at my white dresser, my white walls, my beige, what's it called? Curtains, like everything's very monotoned, but I would much rather have a blank, clean slate that's like mine. And I don't know, I love this beige look. Christian was making fun of me for having so many neutral tones in this house, but having just like the clean beiges and the clean whites and the creams make it feel clean, make it feel like mine. And then once we have the whole house kind of in this white color, we'll go and make it more bold. We'll do accent walls, we'll do design decisions then. I just couldn't possibly think of, this is gonna be the accent wall when this whole room was blue. But painting, game changer. Okay, I already mentioned these curtains, but hanging curtains and taking down the previous owner's curtains, oh gosh, they were something. I'm sure they were all the rage like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, but they are not it now. And so putting in our own curtains, super simple system. We have IKEA curtain rods. We like the double rods. And then we do like a light gauzy curtain here. And then we do, this is like a Target blackout shade that are really popular for a great price. We had them in the last house. We just put them in trash bags when we moved, and then Christian installed this one today, and it just feels so much cozier that it's your style in your home. There's so much I could say about it being extra of like, yes, we're spending our time building the curtains when like we need bathrooms to be built in this house. Like we have to take down walls and then demo out a kitchen. There's huge projects that need to happen in this house, but things like putting the curtains up have made it feel more like ours, more cozy. There's something special about ending the night in a space that feels like home, because we were spending the night in here when it was blue, and then when we had just a mattress on the floor, and I felt uneasy in this house until we've made these changes. So that was number 4. Curtains make a huge difference. It's like decor and decorating, but it's also functional because you get privacy in it all in one, and then you're getting rid of the old people's. I could go on about curtains. Curtains, I think, are magic in a house. So if you don't have curtains, please put them up, and please hang them as close to the ceiling as you possibly can. I will stop talking about that now. But my number 5, my last tip, I've already said this a bunch, but we have big projects planned for this house, and it's really kind of silly for us to have done this, but we moved in. We put our furniture in. We put our bed and some nightstands in this room, even though when it comes time to refinish our floors, we have to move all of this out. Thankfully, we have a basement where we can move it to and storage set up that way. It might seem silly on the surface to like not refinish the floors, but because we are tweaking the floor plan a little bit, some walls are coming down in the house, like the floors aren't going to be able to be refinished for maybe 6 months. Who knows how when? Let's just say 6 months. We're not going to be able to refinish the floors for 6 months. So rather than living off of the bare bones minimum of furniture, and like I said, like those nights we spent in this room on just a mattress on the floor, I just felt uneasy in the house. Like it did not feel like my home. I didn't feel safe in it. I didn't feel secure. I didn't feel cozy. Versus coming into this bedroom with a familiar bed frame, a familiar carpet, the curtains, like all of these things that we're going to have to take out to do some of these bigger projects. Like this whole wall behind me is a bathroom. We have a hall bath right here, and then our master bath is like right here. all of this is going to be demoed out, and we're going to put just a master bath on this side. The hall bath will be relocated. That's the bathroom we're building. But like this whole wall, I know is going to just be ripped down to the studs. Like we're going to be replacing all of this drywall. So like it seems silly that I've wasted time and money paying for the paint for this wall and whatever else goes into that. I've like spent time cleaning, or Christian's replacing outlets over here, even though the door for the bathroom is going to be like right here. It seems silly, like on paper, like logically, to have put time and effort into these kinds of projects, but it has made our home feel so much better. I feel 10 times better living in this space, feeling like it's mine and feeling cozy and homey. Maybe that's also because I'm pregnant. I'm expecting my second baby, so I also feel the need to nest and get this house ready for another baby to come soon. But something about having our furniture in it, even though it doesn't make the most sense, because we're gonna have to move it all anyway when we refinish the floors and stuff, but just having it in here, even for the couple of months until that happens, is going to be worth the added stress, expenses, time spent on moving us out. So moving in, we have a dresser here, we moved into our dresser. Like we're trying to not move everything into the house. Like our basement is just full of boxes right now, but we're definitely bringing in comforts. We're bringing in things that make us happy, that bring us joy, bring me joy. Christian could probably rough it a little more than I can. But having our own rugs, all of those things have just made this a better experience. When we're doing scary things, like Christian right now is rewiring a bunch of outlets because our wiring in the entire house needs to be replaced. So all of the drywall, at least part of the drywall, will be removed at some point when that happens. Like it seems like it's like one step forward and then 2 steps back in the future. But because we know those steps are happening, it seems silly to do it now. But I'm telling you, it has made this such a better process for me to have a home that I feel comfortable in. I don't know how far I'm gonna take the decorating. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy just yet, but having my furniture, having my curtains, having a clean home, all of those things have made this feel so much more comfortable and livable, even though it is a fixer-upper, and the things behind these freshly painted walls are all gonna be changing eventually. It feels good to at least have a home that's ours. Have I said that enough times in this video? Okay, with all that being said, those are my 5 things that we have done to make this feel like home and way more comfortable. While we're in the process of doing all of these things, it's happening so slowly. But that being said, we are having room makeovers coming. I'm gonna do like preliminary room makeovers because there's a lot of things we're doing that are just like a fix it to make it livable. Like this hall bath is so bad. You guys, if you've seen the carpeted bathrooms is all I'm gonna say, is how this house has started. And even though we are going to demo this bathroom and build a new hall bath somewhere else in this house, like obviously I will share that big project when it comes along. But in the meantime, like we have made this one livable because we need a bathroom, and this one, there's so many leaks and problems in this bathroom. We are not touching this bathroom. This door does not exist. So we just have this one hall bath behind this wall, and hopefully within a month or 2, we're gonna have started on building the new bathroom out. But until then, like we still have a month or 2 of a really janky bathroom. So we definitely wanted to focus on making sure this one was still livable. So things like that, that project, flipping this hall bath to make it livable is coming out. And then there'll be like a new video about building a new bathroom. And so stay tuned for all that content. I've got lots of makeovers. I don't think I'm gonna share all of the like Christian projects because it is so over my head the kind of work he is doing. He is doing plumbing, he is an electrician, he is doing drywall, like he is doing, I will share the fun stuff to watch, but so much of it is like whoosh, over my head that I don't even know how I would tell you about it in a video. But there's a lot of stuff that he's doing behind the scenes that make everything here possible. But I've been rambling for so long. 5 things to make this home feel more like mine. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you're enjoying all the moving content. More is coming, unpacking videos are coming, makeovers are coming. We're making progress is what I will say. And if you want to keep up with me in more real time, the videos are a little delayed right now, but Instagram sees everything first basically. I love showing before and afters there, so head over to my Instagram if you are not following me there already to see the process and the progress. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.